All right, out here at the Insperity Invitational with the 2022 champion, Steven Alker. Steven, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Looking forward to coming back and defending.
Tell us a little bit about, in your world, one, you're back in Texas as a reigning champ, right? But you know, having won quite a bit last year, again, circling back now as a champ, doing things like the event today and then the lead up to the tournament in late April.
Yeah, it's good fun. You know, it's all part of the event, building up, and it's actually good to come back and be on the grounds and have the vibes from last year, you know? So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. There's going to be a lot of support. You know, my caddy, the late Sam Workman, is from down in Beeville. He's a Texas man, not far from here, so going to be a lot of support, and just looking forward to the week.
You mentioned Sam. I just read something a little earlier about you wearing some Astros gear in memory of Sam Workman. Could we see some Astros gear come late April, possibly?
Yeah, possibly. There could be a hat, maybe. I'm not sure about the jersey, but definitely a hat for sure.
Got it. Tell us a little bit about how, for the folks that don't know, the last 24 months, roughly, for you has been an absolute life changer, a career changer, a career definer, at least as the public sees it. Talk a little bit about the difference between the first, Steven, I mean, 25, almost 30 years of your career versus the last 2 years.
Yeah, you know, obviously I didn't have the success on the PGA Tour that I would like, and even the European Tour. So for me to get to 50 and still have this opportunity to play at this level, play for the money we're playing for, you know, it's a second career for me. I'm just trying to make the most of it. You know, second chances don't come around very often. So I'm just enjoying the golf and being amongst the company that I'm in. Yeah.
What about last year specifically? Again, I mean, I don't want to throw too many numbers out there and confuse folks, but last year you had 8, correct me if I'm wrong now, you had 8 top 4 finishes, 4 which were wins last year. And that was on the heels of a late 2021 victory as well. I mean, just from again, you mentioned a career perspective, earnings perspective. I saw it. I read or watched a video of you and your wife. I don't remember what year it was, but it was basically at a big turning point in your career. She got emotional. You got a little bit emotional. Obviously, this is a family deal. Again, last year just being the most dominant player on the Champions Tour. Take us inside that a little bit.
Yeah, you know, as I said, definitely life-changing, but, you know, just a second career, you know, a second chance, and for us has been a long grind. You know, family's been behind me. That's been huge. You know, I couldn't have kept going and doing it without the support of them. So, you know, I've got Team Alker on my bag, and that's what it's been all about. You know what I mean? Just from the family to, you know, the coaches and the, you know, just all the supporters behind me. It's been amazing, and you know, it goes a long way just for longevity and being able to stay in the game and stay as competitive as I have.
You mentioned Team Alker. You lost your Sam Workman, who you mentioned earlier, your caddy, a little earlier this year, man. I know you were really, really close to him, and I think that probably puts a little bit of a different purpose behind what you do, especially this year, moving forward. What's your mind? How's your mind wrapped around Sam Workman and his impact on this year and obviously your career?
Yeah, you know, obviously Sam, we just become good friends, and we got to know each other so well, and that's what caddy relationships are about. You know, you need to know each other, and Sam was great at that, and he was such a calming influence for me on the golf course, and which was great. That's exactly what I needed. So it's just still a bit of a shock to us how quickly he went, and to be around his family and friends, and before he passed, it was a tough time. So still working through that. You know, obviously I've got to find a full-time caddy now that's you know, it's not going to be Sam Workman, but just to find a guy that you know, can be full-time and there and support me. I'm still going through that process right now.
That's right. It's tough. That's tough, I'd imagine. What about this year, Steven? This year you've played in a few tournaments, obviously. I mean, last year absolutely killed it. This year there's a little more pressure, a little more eyes on you possibly, and we're just getting ramped up here. April 26th through the 30th is the Insperity Invitational here. For everybody out there listening, you can buy tickets tickets and come out here and watch Steven defend his title if you'd like. But 2023, how are things going now versus what happened last year?
Yeah, I haven't played as many events as I would have liked. But that's a good thing. I'm kind of building up to, majors coming up in Insperity in 4 weeks. I want to put up a good defence for the title. So, no, I kind of like where my game's at. I haven't been playing a whole lot, and preparation hasn't been, what I wanted. But I'm just enjoying myself out here, you know what I mean? And I think, I'm not feeling any pressure to defend the Schwab Cup. I'm just playing my game, enjoying where I'm at, and just trying to win some titles.
Perspective's a little different as we get older, isn't it, brother? Hey, a couple of just fun questions real quick, man. If you're out golfing, music or no music, and if you do listen to music, what's your go-to artist?
Oh, a bit of everything. I'm actually getting to a little bit of country right now, actually. Yeah, a little bit of country rock. I like to mix it up, but I'm more of an alternate rock sort of guy, and always have been. But yeah, I saw an Elton John concert. It's 8 weeks ago, and it was a blast. So yeah, I like a bit of everything.
All right, if you're socially out playing golf, what's your drink of choice?
I'll go with gin and tonic, but you can't beat a nice cold Corona or something.
Come on, cold beer, huh?
Yeah, cold beer.
All right, how about your favorite golfer on the Champions Tour with you right now?
It's tough. They're all good guys. They've been so welcoming and so good to play with. I play with Rocco Mediate and Steve Strickett, last weekend at the Gallery Classic, the new event down there in Palm Springs, and had a blast. Just being with them, and it's nice and relaxed, and playing with Bernhard Langer. Yeah. Just a legend of the game. So there's so many guys. I can't pick one out.
They're all good guys. Well, Steven, look, man, we appreciate you joining us on Sports Radio 610, man, and I want to wish you the best of luck. I'm a fan after reading up on you and studying all of it, man. It's very fascinating. I'm one of those adversity, and I want to know the story behind the fight of the first 25 years more than the last year just exploding and winning everything. But I tell you, man, it's been fascinating to watch you, and I'm a fan moving forward, and good luck.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. Looking forward to the Insperity.